Tomorrow is Kentucky Animal Action Day. Animal activists will go before lawmakers in Frankfort to rally support for legislation that advocates for better animal care. And Kentucky Animal Action founder Michelle Lawson and Grand President Nina Scott join us this morning to talk about why this legislation is needed. We should also mention Kirby is here too. She's in the house.
She comes everywhere with me, so yes.
Michelle, tell us about the bill that's on the table here.
So we have cost of care this year, SB 230 in the Senate, filed by Senator Julie Rocky Adams. And cost of care is a bill, it's a budget bill really. Yes, it will help animals, but it'll help counties and local governments save money. What it does is help it makes the owner of an animal who's been seized or impounded for any reason pay for that cost of care while they're being held by the county. So if you have a large seizure of 100 animals and the case goes on for 2 years, the cost could be in the millions. And a lot of counties don't have the resources to tackle a case like this. So this is a money-saving bill, which is so important during a very important budget session.
It's no secret, too, Kentucky could improve on the way it treats its animals. Fair to say?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We like to stay at the bottom for some reason, and we're trying to work on that.
Yeah. All right, Nina, Grand recently made a large rescue. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
Yes, and we actually had multiple large rescues this past year, but the most recent in December we had 22 adult dogs that we brought in from a puppy mill Amish breeder who ended up having 5 of the females, 6 were pregnant. So in total, we ended up having over 60 dogs that we brought in within 2 weeks. And it was a huge undertaking, huge expense. We pulled and we rallied, and our volunteers and our members of Grand are just amazing. And the support from the community, we were able to raise over $30,000 to help cover vet and boarding and training and everything these dogs need. From being locked up for so long at the farm. So
you look at some of this video here, and it is heartbreaking. But when you see them in the cages, that's when they're getting rescued. That's a good day for them.
It's a good day. You know, really, it's sad. None of these dogs you can see in these videos, none of them have had any human contact other than a bowl of food in front of them, and it's really sad. None of them had names. Most of them have never been out of their cages, so it was really heartbreaking. So it's emotionally draining too for our volunteers, but we are at that stage where they're being adopted, they're with families, and we get these updates from the families that they're playing, they're picking up toys, they never knew what a toy was or a ball, and we're at that point where now we realize the reward of what we did, all those hours we put in, it's worth it. And we're very thankful.
I want to talk a little bit about tomorrow, too. What are some of the topics that are going to be covered tomorrow?
Education and awareness is part of Kentucky Animal Action's mission. So we help everyone who attends know how to meet with their legislators. The single most important thing someone can do to help animals in Kentucky is have a good relationship with your legislators. They represent us, but they need to know that animals are important to us in order to represent us as we wish. So we help them learn how to meet with their legislators. We have a wonderful lineup tomorrow. Nina is going to be speaking for us, and we're super excited to have her on board. We also have Senator Julie Rocky Adams coming. Metro Council President Marcus Winkler will be there. The Lieutenant Governor will be there. We have a great day ahead of us, and it's all about coming together and letting Frankfort know that animals are important to the residents of Kentucky, because currently our legislation does not reflect how most Kentuckians feel about animals, and we want it better.
How do you think people can help? If they're watching this, they're seeing Kirby, they're seeing those other dogs, and they want to help, how do they do so? Well,
you can reach out to us. Coming to the event tomorrow is a huge help. We have appointments set up for legislators throughout the day, and some appointments are probably already set. Even if you haven't registered, there's probably an appointment set up with your legislator, and we have that set up for you. You just come tomorrow. You can meet with your legislators. If you can't come tomorrow, you can reach out to us through KentuckyAnimalAction.org, and there's things to do throughout the year. We can meet with legislators other times of the year. We need volunteers, and it's a marathon. It's not just tomorrow, it's a marathon. So reach out to us, KentuckyAnimalAction.org, and we'll help you get there and help us be a voice for them.
All right. Best of luck to both of you tomorrow. Kirby, thanks for being here as well. Appreciate it. What a good dog. I'd take him home.
She's very good.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
All right. Thank you, guys.